Antiquities. How is everybody today? Hope we're doing well. I see Super Jake and Blaze and Wing It and Bacon. Hello. Welcome in. Looks like StreamCords finally fixed their YouTube thing. They posted both on the Discord today. That's exciting. What's so strange about it? Well, I suppose we shall see. Snack time? No, but I did just put tortilla soup in the crock pot, which is why we're on the late side. About 15 minutes later than I wanted to start, but that's okay. We've already been working on this one. So it's not like today's the first stream of it. We did play some after Habermania last week. I believe that's still the thumbnail for that. I may change it. I'm not sure. Anywho, let's go pet our cat, shall we?
Kitty.
Kitty, kitty. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's neat. Pet the kitty. Yeah. Hi, Keaton. How are ya? Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Alright, this is obviously in the graveyard. Right?
Yeah.
That's the castle. This is the catacombs. Let's see. No. No. Yes, thank you. I think I see it right off. Below a moon that doesn't shine. Cross to the... Hi, Wing It.
I Wing It.
Hi, Wing It. You barely had any sleep last night, Keaton? Well, maybe you should
Well, it could be
some
that.
rest.
It could also be all the way down near the middle.
But there's no moon above it.
Not
down?
that one. Further, left. That one.
No, it says there's no mark.
Oh.
There is no mark upon my shrine.
Oh,
which
okay.
makes me think this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was pretty easy, actually. You've been exploded, Wing It. What do you got to say about that?
10 seconds.
Yeah, but it's Keaton.
Fair enough.
I see how it is.
I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there's nothing else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface when I suddenly see it, tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall. A stone totem. This is what I came for. Ooh, it looks like a person.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Put it over here. Catherine. I've traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I've read stories of the Dreyer of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring on the wind. Hello, Chorus.
Hi, Chorus.
I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. An eye... Oh, I already know what that is, right? Did I not already figure this out?
Hello, Mr.
Or maybe not.
Torres.
Now I'm like, I don't remember what anything was. We waited too long to come back.
Yep.
Ossic Ring, Shadowhold, Voice of
Yeah,
Cernos,
what are you gonna do?
Messenger, Talon. Nope, I guess I need to look for it.
Yeah, guess so.
Where is my thing? There it is. I need you. I need this folder, and then I need this folder again.
Okay, we are looking for an eye. Known as Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It's alleged that Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Cernunnos are hard to come by. They're incredibly powerful and should not be used carelessly. Well, we remember seeing, was it here? No, it was here, the voice. We could see the things that he was holding. If he wielded one, it could be this thing?
Yeah.
So we already found this thing. Well, we'll look. Let's see. You like the call out to Celtic mythology with Cernunnos. Yeah. We've got this. That could be it.
Yeah. It could either be that or just the giant eyeball.
I don't think that's what that is.
Probably not.
Yeah. Yep. Sketch. A jade. Yep. Natural world. New book. Cool. Pet the kitty.
Good kitty.
David. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. Thank you for your letter.
Later.
If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regards, Mrs. R. Bream. Okay, well, that looks like we're exploring.
That's what they think. We are navigationally inept.
Ruskin. The only detached house on Ruskin would be this one. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first, I think it's the house creaking in the wind. Soft, murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening. Too quiet to make any sense of it. Ooh, so we could probably, like, listen in.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna kind of, like... Mary's Remnant. Breathe underwater? What? Bones Guard. Corvin's Might. Cussick Purifier. I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Could be. Won't get eaten by evil leprechauns?
Are you eating people now?
I don't think so. Am I a leprechaun? I don't think I'm a leprechaun. In fact, fuck you for calling me a leprechaun.
I didn't call you a leprechaun. I was being funny. Honestly, I was making fun of Cherry in my own way. Because they keep calling you a leprechaun.
Yeah. I mean, I've been... To be fair, I've been called much worse.
You wonder if leprechauns taste like Lucky Charms? Well, don't like wing it to find out. He's not a leprechaun. I'm funny.
Do not lick the winget.
Strength. Melancholy. Here, like this could work. The hearing charm.
Yeah.
Something tells me that's not what I want, though. Translate state. Optic ring. Restful Mother. Selenic Totem. Shadow Hold. Shield Charm. Shimmer. Maybe it is what I want. Spirit Eye. Spirit Vault. Sunbond. Maybe it is what I want. No, I guess that's what I want. Alright, hearing charm it is.
I love hearing.
With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer and my heart beats faster as I hear what they're saying. They're discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull, its eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Interesting. We will put this over here with the rest of the diagnosed, shall we, charms. Grenville Pierce. My father's sword has a spare space in the hilt where a shimmer would go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. You want a shimmer. They induce calm rage in the face of unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer over his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in a battle. Let me see if there's an image of the Knight of Thorns. There's not. It looks like something that would be embedded, so likely not a charm like this. I don't think I've got something that it could be other than a charm like that. Oh, you can go in the file. You're already done with. It's gonna induce calm, huh? Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Alola Lily. Maybe I'm wrong in this. I hope I have whatever item it is they're looking for. I don't think I've got any hints that I haven't gone to get. I already know what that is. Uh-oh.
I don't like hearing uh-oh. That usually means bad things.
Yeah, well...
Okay, that's all.
What exactly does it say?
Belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Sutherfell of 1356.
Wait a minute. Which one it is.
Hold, you do?
It's the amulet, far right side.
This one?
No, the middle
this
section.
One?
Left one.
Oh, hold on. This one?
Yep. Look at the suit of armor.
Circle.
Look right in the chest.
I guess that could be. Yeah, the three. Okay.
And then the hole in the middle.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. You're right. Ooh. Would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. Yeah. Oh. I didn't even think to look at the stones. But good catch. Meaning of the unusual. Okay. We got a new item identifier. Get out of here. Let me pet my cat.
I don't want to serve customers.
Freddie Lamb. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think that there's one of us that hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? Yeah, actually, I was just looking at something that does that earlier. Maybe I can find the word fire in here. Yeah, here we go. Made from basilisk scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection from the deadly basilisk itself. Okay, so we're looking for something made of scales.
All right, I do have to head back to work, unfortunately, so have
fun.
with the rest of your
fun.
I'll try. Bye.
Bye. I love the Discord sounds are back.
It's made of scales. What else was about it?
It offers protection from fire.
Well, do we have any idea of any stones that do that?
Maybe that could help. Or maybe like some symbology, maybe. Maybe like protection. Which is the double...
Protection of fire, which is the normal triangle.
Also triangle, yeah.
So we're probably looking at something that has that on it.
Maybe. that's also made out of scales. I don't have anything I haven't, like... Hold on. I don't have that yet. What's this? I haven't got that either. No, I've kind of like done all the clues that I can do as of yet.
And what exactly is this called?
A Cyrene Ward.
I mean, look all the way to the right again. The orange. What does that feel like? No. The one you were just hovering over.
This one?
What does it feel like?
Leathery?
I mean,
That could be a
people
scale.
People do say scales feel leathery. That's why alligator beds are big.
Yeah.
Because they're leather.
Nice. Yeah, okay. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Oh, it's my last piece! Go away. Go away. Ooh. So now I can kind of like... Oh.
Maybe move the box? I think you're supposed to try to create a symbol in there.
Well, yeah. The other one kind of made what I needed it to make, I think. Hold on, because I have hints about these things. Oh, this one made that swirly. I did see the swirly. Hold on. Was it here? Yeah, this one makes the swirling one. So this is the first one. And then this one made the double one. Or maybe it made the triple one. Hold on. I think I can get it to make the triple one.
Made something with the top?
Maybe.
That doesn't help. That gives something.
Right, but I need... Okay, so maybe it's not the item I'm looking for, though.
Yeah, maybe that's a different...
This is a dynamic field. Okay. Okay. They're not fully understood. Yeah, okay. But I'm looking for something with these patterns. So that's not what I'm looking for. Oh. But this is. That straight up gives me this the third pattern I'm looking for. I'm just gonna start like putting things down on it. That also does. Maybe it's any 3 items that give me the patterns. Oh. That one gives a swirl.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. This one can also give a swirl. At least it was.
There it is. Swirl again. Well, maybe it's the classification of items that would.
Maybe. Whoa, that one's totally different.
A lot of squiggles.
Ah! Maybe I need one that gives me the swirly pattern before I mess with it.
Maybe. Because, like, it feels weird that two of them are...
Giving it right away.
Well, two of them are your items and one of them's just a box. That's not like an antique. So maybe they just all have to be in your own antiquities and not.
Well, I think the box is its own antiquity.
Well, I think you need to find out how to open it.
Maybe. Here we go. That'll do it. Ooh. Something else.
Fancy. And put everything back besides that.
I just shoved it all into the...
Okay.
Okay.
Organization.
At its finest. Audrey. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful. Because he demands our fear. What good is a god that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holgar's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. Ooh, that sounds...
Spoopy.
Mm-hmm. It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fen is all I require. I just thought of something I forgot to do. Once we're done here. I was just thinking about this. Colored in the light, but clouds over after a short period in total darkness. So what I want to do here is move this. Put it over here for now. I'm going to stick a few items in here. I've got, because it like... brightly colored. So I'm looking for things that are brightly colored.
Well, what's the game's definition of bright?
Right, which is why I'm kind of like looking at anything that's like...
I mean, I could make this thing I said the same time or last time. It could be the eyeball.
It could be. I'm gonna go for that after what I've already got in here.
I would say that eyeball is brightly colored.
So would I.
It's really the only other brightly colored thing here. I actually select it, because doesn't he describe how it looks and all that?
Right, but we're gonna... I mean, yeah, I guess. It is this. There you go. Have your eyeball. The eye darkens. Okay. Okay, now, before we end the day, let me just start putting things back where they were. Do, 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 do. Let me open this thing back up. It was this one. What else did I have in here?
The jar was the far right, and the fingers were far left.
The jar was the... right. Okay, jar. Fingers. Open this back up. Okay, there were not candles in here. I just wanted to make sure.
I want to make sure so you could steal all of them.
Yes, because I think there's a... Listen. What was the other one that I did? Hold on. There was another one that we did. Hold on. Horn, shackle, evocant, and a moon something. Okay. Horn, shackle. I don't think it was this one, but it might be. Horn, shackle, evocant. It was not this. It was a moon heart. Which I can't remember what that looked like. It was a moon something. At the very least. Oh, moon heart was another name for something. Hold on. Oh. Moon. Selenic totem. There we go. Which is this one? Hello, Pickles.
Hi, Pickles.
Was it this one? Oh. Maybe not. I remember there being, like, more candle space. I don't know why I remember there being more candle space. I just still think there's going to be a puzzle with the candles. Because otherwise, why would they leave us with, like, so many and make them movable? You know?
Because everything else in this game is.
War King's Blood. Hello. Good morning. I think we're doing pretty good. It's been an okay day, at the very least. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leapt astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. Again, these are out of order. Interesting. What could that even mean? Oh, these are locations. Hold on.
Yeah.
Not this one, but this one. They'll be in a triangle. We can find any one of them. This is probably the most likely to be found. Is this? It is. It's 15. Here. Can I tilt this? I cannot. Ooh, I don't like that. At least I'm fairly certain it's 15. Let's see. And then if I kind of like turn this in my head. Oh, that's this here. Okay. Good. And then this would be this building here. So in the triangle of the three of them... Here?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah!
Eyeballs.
When I draw back the curtain, I am unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mass of eyes, all shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I'm looking at. And when I do, I realize that it is looking right back at me. The object I'm looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the eyes watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. That's not creepy at all. Wolf. Looks like a little wolf. Sarah, I think I finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. But we put our heads together and wondered if there was another way. I do remember this. You're our last hope. Yeah, I remember this. I did see something about it just now. Probably if I pull water, maybe it'll give me... Maybe that'll be highlighted. It's
Go
not.
back. There's path of water. A couple back. Or it's Path of the Warrior.
It's okay. I'll find it.
Maybe it's under breathing.
Maybe. Breathe. Yeah. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they're back on dry land, and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Okay, well I don't see anything with like a true ring on the outside of it. Although...
I mean, look at the other side.
This whole thing is cool. I was just checking to see if it was anything like this. I'm thinking it's going to be something more like this, maybe.
I was thinking the one right above it.
This one? Oh, yeah.
It also looks like a water droplet.
Okay, that would make sense.
And it also glows, which sounds about right.
It does. Good call. Okay, another book content.
Hiccups.
Pet kitty. Ring bell. Rowena Hardwick. I am close, but I need more power. I need St. Cedric's thunder, and quickly, while this storm's raging. Ooh. Used to store the power of a single thunderclap, alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries. There are rumors that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They're placed on the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. Okay, let me go look at some gemstone stuff because...
Oh, hey, look.
What?
Look at the right, you're right on the
containment. Yeah, well, purple could be, so that would be amethysts. I'm just seeing if there's anything that's specifically for, like, thunder, because maybe it's got more than one thing.
Well, maybe it's multiple forms of containment. If anything, you should look at your symbols to see if there's one that has a symbol for thunder.
I was going there next. I'm going to look for purple, though.
Like that box?
Like the box. Oh, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it?
Because it contains, so you would need a box to contain.
What is that symbol on it? I wonder. I'm looking. Thunder.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah.
And you spent so long trying to open that last time. Good thing you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. I saw something on the image for that sparked my... What is thermatic needle? Why is there an X here? Hold on.
Well,
There's two. There's three. Hold on.
Well, I would think it's this one on the bottom because it has a bunch of coats of arms on it.
Right, but... Hold on. It's not this one because he's laying in the wrong direction. But it could be this one or that one. I mean, that one's obviously a king. Let me look at this. We've reached... Honestly, I could try both of them.
I wonder if we already have the item.
This one looks like his feet aren't covered, where this one looks like they are. I could be drunk. Okay. Well, I can afford a little bit of insanity, so... As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It's not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With a cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Palians can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Alright.
Well, you would probably need... What are the odds you need that exact item, or is it telling you what you need?
Well... I don't think I have a Wandering Shroud yet. I don't think I have the ability for it yet. Spirit,
Is it specifically asking for a Wandering Shroud, or is the Wandering Shroud a...
This is used to store a Wandering Shroud, so I think I need a Spirit Vault. A faint vibration in the receptacle can be felt when the shroud is held within. Unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull.
Well, if I were to guess, might be this. Yeah, because sulfur smells like rotting eggs.
Maybe.
I'm placing my money on that.
Nice. I try to breathe in the vapors from the Wandering Shroud, but to my horror, I realize that the Spirit Vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fills my lungs, and I stagger away in a daze. When I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a Wandering Shroud. Okay. Cool, we've started ourselves on getting that. Pet the kitty. Francesca, I've been trying to get a hold of an Ambra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patients. It almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind ethereal key. Oh, I don't know how to get into here. We haven't figured that out yet.
Well,
I
have an idea.
I wonder if pulling on this will get us anything for...
I have an idea. Look at your books. Does any of them mention an ethereal key?
Ooh, maybe. Oh, it does. Designed to be hidden from prying eyes, when activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. Okay. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Okay, so I need a gemstone of light and a gemstone of night. Fire
Amber.
and light. So amber. And a stone of night. Maybe moonstone.
Onyx.
But it could also be onyx.
That one specifically says night in it, though. So one that has both of them that I immediately noticed, if you go back to the other side, is the hook. Or like the robot
This
claw.
one?
Yeah.
Oh! Yay! We got in! Yay! Hello, Lady Disdain. Hello, Christy. Gemstone of the Night is the name of your K-pop band. I would listen. I would so listen. Alright. Well, now that we're in... These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They're slow to work and require several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black, and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. Ah! Hold on. Okay. No, wait. According to our notes, a noctic field... That's a diurnal field pattern. What is a noctic field? Maybe in the curses book? No. Maybe in the symbols book.
Noctic, top right.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think that this is telling us how to actually use this thing. Yeah, here we go. Circle, circle, diamond. Circle at the bottom. Circle. Circle. Is that it?
Move the one on the right down one.
Yeah, okay. Well, if that's a noctic field...
Maybe we place stuff on top of it, see if anything matches.
Which this does.
Okay. It's possible.
Bronze and gold. We'll put this on the short list.
What exactly does it say about the item?
This is not a...
No.
Nope. This one also does. This one also. Nothing out of that one.
Interesting.
There were 2 in here that gave me nothing. Okay, so it's one of these 3. Let's see what else it says about our item. Hello, Alex. Mental fog.
The whites of the eyes turn black. So it has to be something that has eyes. And those are black, which show use.
Well, no, it says that they mean of the person, not of...
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's the symptoms that other people are having. What is that symbol on it?
I don't know.
About to find out.
Wait, what's the symbol on the doll, actually?
I'll look into that after I look into this. Wait, what? Lunch breaks are good. Food is good. Oh, paralysis.
And the doll has confusion on it.
Oh, then this is probably it.
It might be meaning the doll when it says the eyes of black.
No. The people
it
that...
mean both.
It could mean both, I guess. But that looks like holes, not like black eyes. Thank you. I'm going to put the things that produce the same fields together. Pet. Bonnie? You. I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. I'm sorry, I know I'm not making much sense. I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. Oh, we kind of ruined her poor girl's memories. That's gotta be for something.
Probably later puzzle.
Probably.
Because you don't have papers that talk about time.
Peter Leland. They found some poor soul washed up on a lake shore. An older lady by the sounds of it. Oh no! Drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black just like those others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard.
Bones guard,
Ah, okay. It's going to be one of our cups. Can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. He always drank from the same goblet and always placed a bones guard inside. And he was stabbed. Those objects bear the mark of the antidote. Okay, so we're looking for something that bears the mark of antidote? I don't...
It could also be protection.
Arsenic. Antimony? It could be antimony. I don't know what antimony is.
Wait, actually, I think I know what it is. Did you remember how you went to the one king's tomb and you got that wolf?
What could be?
If he was buried with it, because he always used it, it would make sense that he was buried.
What's the symbol on that thing? I just looked at it. And now I'm like... No, it's like a diamond.
Looks like a person with a diamond head.
Well, that's poison, so the upside down would probably be Antidote, don't you think?
Probably.
Hey, you're probably right. Yeah! Glad I went and found that. The symbol resembles the symbol for poison rendered upside down with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
The puzzles are pretty good. We played the original Strange Horticulture.
Which was the plant one?
The plant one, several months ago. I'm afraid I can't pay you for it, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. That looks handy. Don't boo me. No! The rider was lucky. He made it to Back Barrow and found refuge there, and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. Huh.
A moon.
A sun and moon. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Okay. Sounds like we're probably looking for another tomb.
Most likely.
To my left, the day.
Very top.
To my right, the night. Yeah, I'd say so. I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cool darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along, I never noticed it when I sat down. What's that symbol on it? Interesting. I have a feeling that this is like the opposite of protection. Because if you look at the protection charm, it's the overlapping diamonds. And if you look at this... Oh, no, that's triangles. Never mind. I was looking for diamonds. I'm looking for 2 touching triangles.
Deception. Very left.
Yeah. Okay. And it rings when I pick it up.
Oh, she's stimming off a doll.
Listen. I like the sound it makes. Can you blame me? Ah, trusty mailman David. I've been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They're saying she drowned in the lake. I hope for all our sakes that they're wrong. According to family legends, an ancestor of mine hid an item of dramatic significance in his burial chamber. It's never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself, until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. I think we found it already. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. Regards, MBM. But it does not have a check mark on it yet, so the Hall of Shields would be here, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that where we found... Or did I find it up here? No, I definitely found it down here. Welp. We can always go back. There could be more than one item there.
Yeah. Which day is this?
This is day 12. I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna look at it again. Ah.
There we go.
But we already know that our spirit vault is empty. We already wrote to him, though.
Oh.
Baron Potter was the... Hold on. Baron Potter was the guy with the house. If we...
Well, here's the question. Can you get the note yet?
I haven't gotten one from him yet. Let me see for a second.
Because I'm saying, what if you can't get in yet and you need to wait for a different item?
Maybe. Maybe.
Because
Mars
remember
and
how,
Winter.
how it said there wasn't anything in the spirit vault?
Yeah. Mars, huh? Iron.
The kitchen?
Mars and Winter. Kitchen. Is now looking for kitchen. Does not see kitchen. Oh. No, I'm seeing Mars and Winter rising in summer. Not this book. What is rising?
Well, isn't, could it be the Altimony back a couple?
Maybe.
Because I'm looking at it like this. What if it means...
No reason to linger. Okay.
I think it's in the kitchen.
You think?
Well, if Mars is winter, you're looking for summer, which 2 times after that, which would be the kitchen.
What is that
If
symbol,
we're going around
though?
our clock. There's no symbol in the
Bismuth.
kitchen.
No, I was looking at this one.
I think it's kitchen.
Nope. Nothing in the kitchen.
It could also
I'm not
just be
getting punished for this, though, so I'm going to keep exploring.
You want to know why I think you're not getting punished? Because you can't do this puzzle yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Alright.
I think you need to wait to get some stuff.
What the hell? I've done something quite stupid when exploring in Heath Wood and came across a grave. It was so overgrown with dark brambles, I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah, I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them, have not felt well since. Please help me. Well, that's gonna be a curse. Skin is pale and the veins stand out darkly. Eventually death will occur. So this is Blackheart. Double checking. Yeah. Let's see what we need for Blackheart.
Very left.
Lamb Siphon. Used to reverse the effects of the Black Heart curse, a skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from over the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using a dried seed pod of the sheep snap. I know what this is.
Truth conduit.
Neat. Pet to kitty so the bell doesn't startle. Thaddeus White. You don't know me, but it's time I introduced myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here in Undermere. Ooh. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? Oh, okay. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. Well, thank you. Ooh, that's cool looking. Interesting. That's like bronze, wood, and malachite all put together.
Yeah.
It's going to be something interesting. Simone! Jupiter! Thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. I hope my mother is okay too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I found another clue in the journal. The text directly before this is largely illegible, but I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. Oh, 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. Okay, time to go looking. I saw something about resonance. Was it this?
Check your index of the book.
The index? Yeah, okay.
Maybe it'll pop something up. Resonance.
Resonance compass. Ah.
Oh, and we just got that.
Did we?
Yeah, it's the one that didn't show any symbols in the thing that was locked.
Oh, maybe it is. You're so right. Alright, well.
So notice how it's pointing to what looks to be that doll.
Okay.
So that's one. Up.
Okay.
2. One more. It's on the other side,
Yep.
It looks like. Oh, stone.
Okay.
Well, I think I can probably guess the order.
Well, yeah, but it could also be, like, surprising, you know? Okay. I mean, or it could be just what it looks like it is. Oh!
Oh. So you need the opposite of what you've got. I think. Well, no, I think you gotta move that clock around until that symbol matches what's in the flower.
But that is what oh, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's showing faces of the moon.
There we go.
And just flip it.
And that would be here, here, and here. Oh, what is this?
Let's see.
This was on a lot of like the cover arts and stuff. That's got to be
important.
important.
It looks like that's all you can get from this area for now.
Looks that way. Where did... Okay. Mars is rising in summer and Mercury is in Gatorade.
No.
You're funny.
Interesting.
Okay. Francesca again. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her. But we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. There's one thing I can't get out of my mind, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? In the meantime, Verona's still missing. I don't like to use thermatic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rulebook. We need answers. Okay.
Thermatic needle.
Controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Oh, see, I have a reason to have all these candles. See?
Well, it's a tall item. Makes me immediately think of that.
Right. Okay, maybe it's... Okay.
It's about 1.5.
Heat it up, heat it up, heat it up.
Oh, definitely that.
I thought it decreased when heated.
It did. Did you not notice how much slower that moved to the one side?
The one is now lighter than it. It was heavier before, wasn't it?
No, it was barely. No. It
Okay.
was heavier both times, but that time it moved down slower, which means it's probably like barely heavier than one.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because like that immediately drops, you heat it up.
And then
Yeah,
as it cools down, it's becoming... Okay. Yep.
Ooh, a new item. Leom. Or Loem.
Audrey is back. The people are afraid. They are right to be, but it's too late for them. They are of no use to us, but you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. I require an object to steady my restless congregation and to remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. They respect strength and power above all else. So either Morgan's Folly or a Fortnance. There's another choice for us to make here. Let's see. Morgan's Folly can be revealed to induce a trance-like state upon anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility.
No.
Or Fortnance. Can enhance physical strength. Made of stone or iron, usually take the form of a small totem.
Let's get her a Fortnance.
If we have one.
I think that's a Fortnance.
It's got gold on it, though.
Did the thing say anything about not having gold?
It said made of stone or iron.
Well, it has stone. It was made of stone and it was added gold onto it.
I'm gonna assume that it's got a symbol for strength on it, whatever it is, too. Strength. An X with a diamond on the top.
Oh, hey, wouldn't you know?
Yeah. Is that... Wait, is that quite the same way it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right. Whew. Another book page.
Bane.
The rider's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. I am marked by Jupiter.
Well, that's easy. Shane, there's only one place to have the... I wasn't thinking here. I was thinking in the castle. Sorry. And
Yeah, that
Jupiter
makes
is
sense.
the four-looking symbol.
Yep. I was just double checking myself, even though I knew that because I'm a Sailor Moon fanatic. Ooh. I always find myself double checking all of the astrological symbols, even though I know them all.
Right.
The mark of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner and can glide to one side. I push it, and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall behind it. Oh, yay!
Nice.
Firstly, new item. Secondly, we have the other half of this note. Let's put the note together. The castle vaults are blocked by a diurnic seal. It can be opened by an object made from silver or gold that produces a diurnic field. Okay. Well. A diurnic field is the 2 one. It's the one that's got the 2. So.
If I may make a guess, let's start with the skull that we just got.
The skull that we just...
The Day of the Dead looking one. Because it is a pendant. And that does look like it's made of gold.
Yeah. Definitely made of gold. This part is painted black.
Which means it's all gold.
Feels unusual. Not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. Can't tell if that low hum is coming from the item or my own imagination. There's definitely something unusual. I can't put my finger on it, though. It could be this.
I feel like that's probably our best bet.
Okay. Let me, oh, hold on. Go back. Put that down. Click the explore button again. 4. I guess we just go back here? The castle vaults. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm silly. We know where the vaults are. There's a... To the vaults. The vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole and does not give in the slightest when I push against it. I realize it's been thermatically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. Well, we think it's this. Nice. The door slides open without a sound, as though it's been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles instead of the rows of artifacts I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he's delighted, and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It's not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Ooh. Iron and bronze, but that's got some symbols on it. Circle, egg. Hold on. Wait a minute. So this is the seasons. Okay, interesting. The bishop's square is a simple tool of my great-grandfather's devising, loosely based on Briar's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zia. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Ah, okay, hold on. Put this up. So, you ready to,
Yes.
yeah, open the castle map. And then take this out. Mars in winter. Winter is, just double checking, that one. Mars in winter. Rising in summer. Where is... Summer is the circle one. Mars in winter. Yeah, kitchen. I just didn't have the tool. You were right. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here. And yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that's been cut and replaced. With little difficulty, I lift up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. Ooh, that's got symbols on it. I got an achievement for using the bishop square. Really? How did we miss that all this time? Hold on.
What? It's you.
Game of the year. Game of the year.
Yes.
Hello, Amy Princess Pink. Yeah. Look, I bet if I put anything on the table next to Jupiter, he'll just knock it off. Good kitty. Game of the year. The cat is a cat. Not only can you pet it, but it acts like a cat. That is brilliant. It's brilliant, brilliant. Okay, now to look at these symbols. Triangle. Okay. Oh, that's ice. One of them is ice. Haha, there you go. I just set it down next to him. And he's like, nope, not in my fire ice. Not on my watch. That's not standing on my counter. Okay, the circles, right? The two parentheses, paralysis, fire, ice, and paralysis. That's real interesting. Chalky black residue that coats my fingertips. Stone and soot? That's interesting. Okay, don't spook the kitty. James Herschel. I can't stay too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for. That people have killed for. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that it would be safer and an ecumenical. I was excited for this one, too. Cloth on that 5-stream streak. Thank you. An ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside both in the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence pulling at the threads of one's mind. I should have known Alex was going to be the one to pick up on the Unis Honest thing. So it's going to seem to pull away, pull at the, I don't know. I remember something recently being like, oh yeah, it pulls at my mind. Drained of energy. Okay, that's interesting. Nothing to remark. You have a set of t-shirts from that fake cult you wear on special occasion? Oh my god. Alex, why am I not surprised? This feels very you. I'm sorry if that's like insulting or something, but that feels like something you would do. Takes great effort to tear my eyes away. That's interesting. Chills my blood to hold it. That's also interesting. Unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. This would hold something. It says it holds a memento mori. And it's got a picture of the time in the thing. So I'm going to go with this. Yeah! An hourglass motif on the box. It produces an unpleasant sensation, suggesting it's empty. Yay! David, I'd like my mail, please. People are getting restless. The followers of Holgar have been marching through the streets with that crazed priest at their head. Not long ago, that sort of behavior wouldn't have been tolerated in Undermere. Now there are people joining in. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It's not uncommon to see a wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, and they will come. Okay. So, we're exploring here. North of town, little stream up through the woods. North of town, little stream up through the woods. I guess this is what they mean. After a pleasant walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds, the barrows. Whoever's buried in them must have been important in their time. If I'm to collect what I have come for, I will need to be prepared. Yes. Spirit Vault. Yay! Now I can try to go back into the thing. I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. And then, long after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange, thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light, a contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles towards the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and as I daren't breathe, as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Okay, taking care of that. Which means that I can go explore that cave again. Down here, please. Put my spirit vault that's now filled. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault and it clears my mind. I don't dare linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch closer to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. Sun, huh? Probably the sun bond, yeah?
Probably.
They carry the warmth and light of the sun. We have already found that. Sun. Yeah. The sun bond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. Ooh. That's interesting looking.
Fancy.
Hey, knock that off the table, Jupiter. Good giddy. That makes me happy. Every time, that makes me so happy. Have a good rest of the workday, Alex. Oh, sorry, Jupiter. James, I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring the secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. It's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. That which I really need is a truth conduit, so I can deceive them all into thinking I know nothing. Oh, interesting.
Just got that page.
These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be, and have been, used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind, and oh, I know what this is. I know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Between the deception symbol and the sound it makes. Evelyn Bennett. I have never felt more tired or devoid of life. An apathy has settled into my bones that I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. I saw something about this, too. Something about strength. Hold on. Which we've actually used, I think. If I'm thinking of the right thing. We should already know what this is.
Well, actually, I'm looking at her wording. I don't think it's this.
Why?
Well, if you go back, you notice how it doesn't say or like tell us what item she wants, right?
Right.
She feels tired and devoid of life. Right?
Yeah.
But look at the very last line she says. By the grace of Grey. Go look at what items you have in that book. Specifically under G. And, or here under melancholy, which is what she's feeling.
Grace. Okay, yeah, no, that actually makes sense.
Which we already have.
Hopefully that's the right answer. Barrett and Potter, hello. I've had a tip-off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weatherlim. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a Babella to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning toward the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too.
To be honest, I think we give them the Babella.
They resemble a mentic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mentic field. They can also be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. The ability does not transfer to spoken language. Or a pit. 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent earth, sun, and death, or darkness. These energies balance in a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thermatic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid. But that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Let's give him this.
We'll curse the one instead of dooming everyone else.
A mentic field. We'll look into what that's going to give me. Whoop. Mentic is circle on top, circle on bottom, diamond. Top, circle on bottom, diamond. So it's this one.
Okay. It's something that looks like that.
It's something that looks like that, but doesn't actually do it.
Which
right.
My first thought is on this left side here, the moon, the one with the golden moon on it.
Could be. I feel like, okay, well that's an option. I feel like there's something else though.
Because I feel like the pit is probably that bird one, or the one with the skull in it. I'm assuming that's the pit.
Maybe. I felt like there was something else that had that same symbol or that same shape, but maybe not.
Yeah, that thing on the top left feels like a pit, if I would ever see one.
This thing? Maybe. Yeah, we'll give him this. Okay.
Enjoy being cursed, dude.
Thank you. I hope this works. Here's a token of my appreciation, something for you to ponder over.
Oh, interesting.
Fire and something. I've seen that symbol. And wax.
So a candle. Fire on top with the wax in the middle. So that is definitely a candle of sorts. Well, I think it itself is a fireless candle.
Maybe. That could be neat. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together, they looked for answers. Barton, what did you do? I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. Ooh, okay. Hold on. First things first. You don't mess with nameless gods. Yeah, that's why we weren't gonna let him open the fucking door without at least reading it.
He won't open the door to darkness.
Kingdom Hearts, is that you? Flower motifs. I think I know who this is.
Same.
It's gotta be this one, right?
No.
No.
It says I'm buried with, which it itself, I think would say I'm buried covered by. So I think it's this top right one, the 1356, because right next to it has flower motifs. So he's buried with it.
I think it's referring to the item, but we can try that. Oh! You're right. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with an unknown dead from the Battle of Sutherville. It's an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I'm able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I'm out of the bright of the day once more. I realized something else that gave it away. Oh.
What? And what's that?
They fell in the 1356 on the... Yeah. Hold on. Not this one. This one's got earth, wind, air, and fire all the symbols on it.
Interesting.
A feeling of disquiet lances through my body. That's interesting. It's made of gold and stone. It's rough and pinned. Thomas Pope. I've noticed that some people claim to not fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me the pain, give me the fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with a Loam. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, a Loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows it can only last so long before time catches up. And when it does, it often hits harder. You sure you want this thing, dude? I think it's probably...
Oh, we have a couple hand pendants. Or, well, we have that and we have a hand pendant. And if I were to guess, it might be more likely the pendant since I feel like a talisman to help with reversing aging would be something you'd wear.
Jupiter or a fire palm.
Well, what's Jupiter's symbol?
Well, this has got the triangle, which is the sign of fire.
Yeah?
We'll try this.
Yeah.
Hand. It's made with the planetary metal for Jupiter. And the triangle for the symbol of fire. Good luck with that, my dude. You're gonna come back looking ancient, aren't you?
Probably.
Agnes Dent. There's been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit us all quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. Oh, okay. What are you playing?
Hmm?
What are you playing? I'm hearing the keyboard going.
Just answering some stuff for Discord.
Ooh, fun shit. A vast skull in the catacombs, said to be that of the beast Blenkothera. Holger's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item known as the Wrath Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they've morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Well, hold on. We found the tooth. That's Hunter's Boon. And I don't see the other one that he's wearing, but he is wearing this.
Yeah.
Yep. It bears a sigil that resembles the Hulk Grin mask. There we go. Yeah.
And do you want to know what I bet? Oh, go back to, like, full screen that item. Click and drag on it to, like, the right or something. Like, near the base or something. I'm looking at the facts that you see that little notch in the top? It looks like it's to be opened.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on. What is that symbol? Now I'm curious, like genuinely. It's gonna be one of the Wicca ones. Blessings.
Okay. Makes sense.
Makes sense. Edmund Bishop. Did you work everything out? What was that Bishop Square thingy was? I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. Haven't a clue what it means. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Well, we just found out what blessings is.
Yeah.
Let's double check which one's spring and which one's autumn. Spring and autumn. Okay. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. Blessings in spring. A grand staircase spirals upward on both sides, flanked by portraits of noble faces. Okay, did I do it wrong? Oh, I put it backwards. Blessings in spring, not autumn. Ooh. Sorry, Chad, I keep yawning. I got woken up this morning because I forgot to pack spare clothes in the backpacks for the kids last night. And like diapers and stuff. Because they're still, neither one of them wants to potty train. We've tried. It'll happen when they're ready for it. The symbols on the map lead me to the winding stair of the North Tower. But I had to take stuff over, and it was just like, I went to bed way too late to have gotten up that early. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Our boss is gonna come back, and he's gonna be like, what do you mean you tripled my collection? Quadrupled my collection, quintupled my collection at this point. Like, Hold on now. What's that symbol? You're way better at this than I am, you know? And all that jazz. This seems like it's the opposite of the paralysis one. So maybe relief from paralysis?
Maybe.
Spins freely. That's neat. Oakwood and bronze. Well, put that in the folder. Pet the kitty. Ring the bell. Thaddeus. Welcome in. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hoped my brother would be back by now. I've had an idea, though. I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh, dear me. This had better work. Uh-oh. What did you do, my dude? The inverse of a fortance and is sometimes put to more malicious use. They can be crafted from stone like the fortance, but wood is more commonly used. I remember this.
Probably
Was it
not.
this one? Yeah. Here you go. Bye, dude. Jacob Priestley. My mind is severed. Need menther. We have a few menthers.
Yeah.
There's the restful one, which I kind of doubt is what we're looking for here. There's the solemn one.
Which we haven't done yet.
It permits the... path... there we go. That is what we need. Produce a noticeably stronger thematic field than the other two types. So, it's going to be...
Also, it specifically mentions you can be drinked out of.
Well, all the menthers are like that. So... Put this here for now. We know this is the restful menther. Great. Gives us the thing. We know this is... Oh,
that definitely was stronger.
it's definitely stronger. Oh, yeah.
Much weaker.
Well, here you go. I'm going to leave these menthers. Something tells me that the menthers are going to be used for one of these puddles. Actually, you know what?
Wilkes Lord.
Can I please put this on the counter without you messing with me? You know what? Actually... Don't at me here.
You know the game doesn't let you brute force it.
I know
We've
it
seen
doesn't.
this.
I know it doesn't. Leave me be. I thought it'd be funny if it worked. What is that, by the way? Sorry, I just saw a symbol over on the side that, like, I've been looking at for a while, and I'm just like, what is that symbol? It's not in here. At least, I might have glanced right over it. Huh. I don't know what that is. Huh. I'm assuming it's something to do with the moon. Anywho. Francesca, welcome back in. I've discovered something via the thematic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the Ambra. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers, and something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. You got it. Although these are similar in form to thematic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Oh, these are all Gaudian symbols, but it's going to be this one because I remember it saying I couldn't pull attention away from it.
Yeah.
Good luck, lady. Oh, hold on.
Carrick's candle. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's most likely what I have checked.
Let's put our candle in there. I want to see. Wait, what did it say it did? Hold on. An invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. Maybe if we put something old in there. Maybe not.
I just think it's a we know what it is sort of item.
Or maybe I'm supposed to hold it in front of an item?
You want what I think it's going to be used for?
Huh.
It's probably going to be something with the catacombs.
Probably. I'm just seeing if anything changes. Okay. It would have been cool if it did, is all I was thinking. We're almost done. The curator learned that the Nalian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Oh? I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Ooh.
Well.
The barn where the axe meets the tree?
Well. Well, there is Woodcutter Lane. And there's Pine Road. So, axe, so a woodcutter meets the tree, Pine Road.
Oh, that would make sense, yeah. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There's no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Ooh, pretty.
Ooh.
Simone. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me. But she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads straight to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Thank you. A stone for dark purposes, a stone of the earth, and a stone of death. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely probably need more.
From the individual, a stone for dark purposes.
It's like,
Oh, give me 1 second, chat. We will be right back. Sorry about that, chat. My sister called. I haven't spoken to her in like 2.5 months. She said she's gonna call me later, though. It's nothing important. A stone for dark purposes. So something with a bloodstone. Hold on. Put these over here. Bloodstone. A stone of the earth and a stone of death. Stone of the earth is going to be a jade. And a stone of death would be a vivinite. Stone of the earth is something jade.
yeah, I'm a guess right now. I don't think we have what we need to solve this.
I think we do.
But we don't know the order. So it just says from this place, from this place, from this place. It doesn't say this place first. So I think we're waiting for another note that mentions the order.
I know I have something that's vivinite. It's something I've identified too. It's a moonstone.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, but it's gonna tickle at me until I do something.
Well, again, I don't think we have everything for the puzzle anyway,
It's this.
so maybe... Oh.
Was just in order. Ooh, pretty. My organization's getting bad again.
Oh well.
Pet kitty.
It's almost the end of the game, so...
Give it a candle to knock over. Because that's even funnier. Here, have a candle. Good kitty. Jacob Priestley. Thank you for the menther. I have seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor is broken. Must replace. Shadow anchor. Sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside of the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They will always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Okay, well, let's take a look at what individual is. That's Wixic or Mentic. So let's go look at both of them. Okay. Big circle up top, little circle on the bottom.
Diamond.
Big circle up top, little circle at the bottom. That diamond. That one. Okay, now move the little circle to the top and the big circle to the middle. Or that one. This says mind, though. I'm more willing to believe it's the one from the mind branch. Which is the circle on top. Yeah, I'm more willing to believe it's this one.
Cattail.
Kitty tail.
Well, if I were to be a guessing man, it's the item behind the mask.
The item this one?
The one on the right.
This one. An anchor between the body and mind. Yeah.
It looks like an anchor.
It does. There we go. Whew. Interesting. Audrey, you've shown yourself to be a useful ally in these worrisome times, keeping one eye on the lake in the coming days. When blackened eyes seek the casket and waters turn to midnight, perform the sacrament and have faith in Holgar. Ooh, okay. The sacrament is a baptism ceremony in which one's life is pledged to the warrior god Holgar. It's performed by a blood priest within a stone circle. In spring, a charm of green growth. In summer, a pendant of the yellow sun. In autumn, an instrument of the red night. In winter, a totem of blue fire. David, hello. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Oh, better late than never. This is gonna have been, really important. I've spent a long time looking for an object that's believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwyn left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in hopes that you can succeed where I have failed. Your friend, Barton. Okay. Ossuary is the damned, bone-filled alcove in the upper levels. I'm going to assume it's this.
Probably.
I'm able to follow Marwan's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. But, this is what the candle is for. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a candle, a Cadwick's candle. Or Carrick's candle. Fantastic. That's this. Stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search for the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwan's trail. Suddenly, I see it, an M etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripling and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor, until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwan's lost treasure. A little girl's charm. That's cute. It's tiny. Barton. Speak of the devil. Oh, great. We did curse him. Speak. Voice. What? Actually, hold on. Maybe it's curse. Tongue so Tormund's paralysis.
Oh, we already know what that is. It's the rattle. Because you said it was relief from paralysis.
Hold on. I think you're right, but I would like to just... Tormund's Bane. Can we roll along this? Yeah, perfect. I was right. It's got the anti-paralysis symbol on it. Yeah.
Good thing we only gave him this.
Oh?
Well, I don't know how we would have saved him if we did the other route.
Oh boy, thank you. I don't even know how I managed to get down from Weatherlam. Everything went dark after reading the inscription on the tall stone, but somehow I knew if I made it to strange antiquities, I would be okay. Through the darkness, I received a message from the Nameless Ones. They seek an item called the Nailing... Oh, no. If we give it to them, they promise to free those it has infected. I don't think we have a choice. At least we can be certain of one thing. If they have the casket, they will not allow it to be opened. All they desire, all they value is power, and opening the casket would release all of its contained power. Yeah, that you went and dug up. He's got to be the guy that's being talked about in the messages after the days. Verona! The time has come to decide, Thaumaturge. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. Oh, God. Okay. So either the method we haven't used yet, or a Zephyrim. Let's go look. Used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure that should alter the mind, it should be used sparingly and consider... Methers are typically used, designed to be easily passed from person to person, but they've all been cups so far. A Zephyrim. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. The scent of storm, of ozone and power, the scent of magic. When the vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind.
Call me crazy.
I think we give her that.
Zephyrim,
I think we do too.
which I think would be the light blue vial.
Well, hold on. It's a resonant object, so firstly, yes, that is resonant. Yep.
Good.
There's been a lot of choices in this one. There were not this many in Strange Antiquities. Or in Strange Horticulture.
I wonder if we're getting multiple endings.
Well,
for,
there was
like,
multiple
each
endings for
person.
the last one, but yeah, there's gotta be. The problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. And Thaddeus is the one that's got it. Yarn! That looks like fun. Okay. Okay, well.
Is that all it is?
That's all it is.
Well, let's go to the catacombs.
Yeah, maybe the catacombs will have something that's kind of yarn-like, maybe. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's evil.
Of course, the cat would play with the string of fate. Yeah. Hello, Zwiz. How are ya?
This was...
Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down the crumbling passageways past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first, the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back to the surface to take a closer look. Me too. Oh, that's one of the element symbols. That one is Earth. Here, Jupiter. I've been passing everything to the cat to knock it off the table. Good kitty. Marion Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquaint. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and I know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the necroquaint would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. Okay. Resurrection.
Well, necromancers... Also... I don't think it's going to be a stone.
Well, I'm just looking.
Look in your symbols section.
Yeah, I'm going...
I think that's where we're going to find.
Yeah. Well, the death symbol is this one.
Yeah.
Maybe if we find something with it upside down.
Let's keep looking. Vertical wax, that's 2. Because gods could also... Nothing. Whether...
Rebirth. It could be a spiral.
There you go.
Going in this way.
And it's also used by necromancers. But necromancers don't use things. They use their own hands.
They couldn't take it off the body because otherwise it would crumble.
Yep.
And the hand is scarred by Braxis, yeah. Okay. Pet kitty. Franklin Underhill. Please do pay us a visit. We've some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. The Twinings, Artisans of Wood, Iron, and Clay, 2 Market Avenue, Undermere. You got it. Number 2, Market Avenue. Wait, was that the Twinings?
Yeah. So number 15.
Yeah. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinings, an unusually sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past the wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I've indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Ooh.
Spooky.
As I'm leaving the Twinings with my haul, when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look round annoyed, I notice, to my horror, that the man's eyes are black as coal. He rushes toward me and I stumble backward, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A Wixit cord. Despite the name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixit field. They belong to the dineural branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Fortunately, the effect is not permanent. I remember something like this. It made me cold.
Yeah, no. Go right. Yeah, right. Oh, wait, no. Right there. Right next to the coffin. Not that. The other one.
This one?
No. You were right the first time.
Graved symbols, rough and pitted. Nothing to remark.
What are the symbols on it?
I do think those are paralysis. We all need more coffee. More coffee is good. Sorry, that was bugging me.
That.
It might be. Hold on. I remember something making me feel cold, though.
Well, I'm also looking at the fact of, you're hastily grabbing it out of a bag.
But that...
No.
Chills my blood to hold it.
Let's double... Because that has paralysis. I think we should send that.
Well, let's first put it up against the thing down here. The dineural... We know what the dineural fields look like, so I don't need to go looking... yeah, I need to solve this... Yeah, great. I'm trying to go up. Thanks. You said this. Is that a dineural pattern? I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Was that one of them? Diamonds. Circle up at the top.
And
circle in the middle. Big circle up top. This circle in the middle is this one. And then the Noctic one. Little at the bottom. Oh, you're right. All right. We can try it. Okay, you're right.
And considering how many symbols of paralysis, I'm assuming it it takes immediate effect.
Yeah. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and the creature. When I come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Oh dear. Edmund, something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a Cassandra to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and I vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me.
Ember.
The eyes of a Cassandra focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious Selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them, and have been led to ruin.
Well...
Hold on, let me first check what the Selenic,
is.
Yeah. Selenic, triangle, circle, circle. Wait, was that backwards? Am I drunk? No. Maybe a little. Okay, so it's this one.
Okay. Well, if I was... Let's...
It was tree motifed. I thought maybe.
Well, I'm looking at
eyes.
The green pendant next to the... Because the... Could be. Well, I'm looking... See the one between the skull and the person? The one that we got from just doing that clock puzzle?
Oh, yeah.
What do those stones mean?
A forethought, yeah. Okay, here we go. Have it. You have a better memory than me. That's why you're so good at this. Because I would spend a ton of time like looking around, searching everything. Let me see here. Everything else is... Oh, this is not. I don't want to do this.
Why?
Because it seems... I don't know.
Hard?
No, something about it seems like I don't want to do this. Gilbert Ames. There's always seems to be something going on in the Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Oh,
Nice.
That was easy. Lavinia Hawthorne. I've been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I'm fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies.
Oh boy.
If you were able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's the person with all the symbols on it.
Ritual for the broken path. A gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It's common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out
Broken
on a
path.
limb here and say it's the person. No. Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess. I think it's that person because if you look at the bottom of it, it has like burn marks.
Wait, which person?
The one in the same area as the mask. The one that has every element
Oh, that
on it.
one?
Which...
That's not the elements one. But there's fire, ice, and yeah. Yeah.
Well, lady, have fun ruining your life if you...
Good luck with that. Thunder Dragon Legends, welcome in. Good luck, lady. I don't think you should be taking that, but I can't stop you. All I can do is sell you what you ask for. Leopold Morris. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I've come to prepare my sword. Ooh. Well, aren't you a brave one?
Well, look up basilisk in the index.
Right. I know it's not the Cyrene ward because it does not offer protection from the basilisk. So it's got to be the folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 hands during the ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreyer huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out a basilisk, as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor.
Well, I know what it is. I want to see if you can figure it out.
It's got to be this.
Yeah. Because it has marks as if something was drawn through it.
Okay.
Well.
Francesca, welcome back. They've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Godwin siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb.
Oh,
it's another tomb one with a sun. Oh no, it's a time one. Okay.
It's on a catacomb. I think we need to set the clock to that.
Yep.
Here, flip it over. Let's see the moon phase.
I cannot. Flip it?
Yeah. Now let's go to the catacombs, keeping that in mind. Because that is definitely a gravestone. So we're looking for something that has a half moon.
This one?
Yeah, that's the only one it looks like.
The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Ooh. It's just staring at me.
Menacingly. Oh, that's a ritual dagger.
It's a ritual dagger. Also, this one goes like this. Keep spinning my
Opposite of rebirth.
I'm just making sure that it.
Well, it's not rebirth. I can say that much.
No, it.
Oh, it is rebirth.
Yeah, it's also a rebirth one.
Well, I can tell you this much. That's probably going to be important.
Probably. Thaddeus. The witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before, and now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum, or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of its secret places. Dread Vivint or Lunima. Well, let's see what we got. Look, the Dread Vivint's right here. The only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts, it can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivint is subtle, but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, of good and evil, of hope and despair. I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
Or the Lunima, called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they're not welcome. There's a superstition among thaumaturges that says a lumina should not be used when the moon is full. It's not known where this idea came from.
Well, let's give them a Dread Vivint then.
Which I think is going to be this one.
I think it's going to be the one next to it.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me read that again. Subtle but noticeably invigorating. Life and death.
You can't quite put your finger on it.
Maybe.
No.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I just know if we gave him the Lumina, he's probably not living.
Probably not. David? There's an uneasy quiet in town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. I've recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You're welcome to them if they're of any use to you. If I don't hear from you, then I will donate them to the library across the street. Okay.
Well, let's go get it.
Library.
Is 26.
Thank you.
And across the street.
Several of the scrolls look promising, but they're written in the Daedric script, and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. But we have an item.
Babelia.
The effect of the Babelia makes my head spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort, and I feel drained as I reach the end. Interesting. Anna Bryant. With all that's been happening in Undermere, I picked the worst week possible to lose my brigand charm. I hope you have one I can replace it with. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess.
Well, yeah.
There's one other thing I have that I could see it. Well, wait.
But you already identified it.
But I already identified it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that. I mean,
it's kind of gotta be. Eli! I'm sorry, I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I've learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Alien Casket, and now you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum this whole time. I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We'll need to create a pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. A pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume the darkness. In my opinion, it's the safest way to destroy a powerful dark article. It can only be produced at a place of significant thematic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness, align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. With Cochrane's light, the strong will be made weak and the dark will be made light. Hi,
this
Stars, how are you?
Last day thing we're gonna do.
But I could start looking for the items. Strength and weakness, light and darkness. With the candle in the... Well...
No. I think we need to...
I think we need to wait on this one too, but I want to just see if I know what the light is. I don't even have that.
Nope. Yeah, so we definitely have to wait.
Okay, let me just put it to the front of my notes. That's probably our last note.
Yeah, I mean, it looks full. Well, let's...
Isabel Stowe. I've had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now, I felt tired and frail, and then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed, I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. I don't know who's done this to me, but all I want for now is to lift this feeling of weakness.
Well, we already know what that is. It was the one at the bottom.
This one. Susan Hill. I would like a bloodbeck. The nameless ones are restless. I am ready to hear their voices.
Oh.
It was once thought these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a bloodbeck originate, but there are some who believe that they are voices of the nameless gods. I wonder if it's this.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking the skull.
The skull? Oh, this one? Oh, yeah, it's probably that. Have fun.
Good luck. Take care.
Get that thing out of my shop. Whew. Thaddeus. I went to move the casket, but it's... Oh, no. What do we do? I heard Eli's back in town, but if he hasn't come to see me, and if he's not here, then I don't know where to find him. Oh God, what do we do? No. Oh no. The box. You opened it. I can't.
Oh,
About to have Hellraiser up in here. And Pinhead and some shit. It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so that it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened.
would you like an Easter egg for an achievement?
Sure.
Place the mask on the cat.
A libel of books and scrolls on the esoteric and the arcane. Library? You said the mask?
Yes. Oh.
That's
It's probably
fantastic.
the library.
It's probably the library.
Let's explore. Oh, I meant
Libraries.
like in the house
Oh?
or in the castle.
Oh, in the castle. Oh, yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. Entering the library, I'm drawn to a dark alcove right around to the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there's much to learn here, but sadly, a cursory glance is all I have time for today. Piled up on a reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiaries of the old world. You learn a lot about a person from the books that they read.
Well,
I have a
it
feeling
says
that
it
was supposed
lies-
to go off.
No. You want to know why I bet it is?
It's all on the
In
ground
this
floor.
section- no, on the ground floor. I think it's in the middle or the no, down. Left 2. Under
Yeah?
the books.
Okay. As I open the door, I'm hit by the musty smell of damp. The room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris I find something of interest. Ooh. What is this?
All right. Last day.
Eli! The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. The good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I've left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Oh, good. Eli's the one that went to get it.
Well,
In the desk drawer.
is it the other drawer? I meant the one above that drawer.
What? Oh!
The
Candle that gives off no light. An anchor that's never touched the ocean. A finger but not a flesh. Okay, I know what these are.
and the big gold bar.
Yep, there it is. Wait,
Go,
Yes.
go to the catacombs. Maybe it's something with that.
hold on, wait a minute. Book. Finger. There was something else that I'm thinking of. Finger. What's there? Ah, witch's finger. Capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that's cured off some and finished off others. I mean, because I don't think it's this. Like anything else that looks like a finger, I'm just gonna like drop anything finger-like here. Well, I guess we got hand. We got this.
I think we need to go to the catacombs.
Either the catacombs or maybe the church.
Well, remember how it says we have the casket?
Wait, what?
We have the casket unlocked and hit it. So I think it's something to deal with the catacombs. Maybe it's one of these. Start with top left one.
High Green Church, home of the witch.
Yeah, I think we start with this top left catacomb.
I think that's rough to just try and pick it out.
Well, let's try. It's top left.
I have a feeling it's something down further.
No, I think because he's in a rush.
He said he locked it up here, though. Zwiz has a guess.
Let's try it.
We can try it. Grave is old and worn. Oh, hold on.
You still have it under.
The candle brings into passive focus. I'm able to read the inscription on the tomb. Arthur Ambrose, 1412 to 1507, proprietor, Strange Antiquities. Beyond the veil in the dark beats the shop's forbidden heart. Bring protection for thy mind 'gainst the horrors you might find. Take sweet breath to clear the tainted air. Stay wakeful, 'tis death to slumber there. Hold on. Protection for the mind. This might be another area entirely.
Interesting.
Finding a seed. No. Problem is I forget what some of these do. Used to enter the Red Knight. A bloodthirsty student. No, thank you. That's not what we're looking for.
Well.
Mind. Hold on. Nope.
I was going to say the thematic needle.
That was the one that allowed you to see into the memories of the dead.
And you were at a coffin.
But it said protection for your mind, not...
Well, maybe that's what the other items are. Maybe we're supposed to place 3 on the pedestal. One of them is the thematic needle. As is protecting you while you look at the people's minds.
I don't think so.
Because notice also how this page is marked with an X. We still don't know why this is marked with an X.
I guess.
Let's look at some other pages. Maybe there's more pages marked with X.
Maybe.
Let's start at the beginning. Start at the beginning of the book, just go all the way down.
Start at the beginning in a moment.
Because maybe it's all the items are marked with an X.
I haven't seen anything else marked with an X, is the problem with that. Oh!
Well, there's one.
A Babelia.
So a Babelia thematic needle. If there's a third one, it's placing all those 3 items on a pedestal. This has to be a secret or something.
Maybe, yeah.
This seems a little more hidden than.
It does. Or maybe if I had chosen different choices, it might have led us to this.
But these things are still.
And an
Oh,
Oxford Spire.
3 items.
Okay.
Let's try it.
A Babelia. Thanks.
An Oxford Spire, which was the bloody hand.
Right.
And the needle.
The thematic needle.
Over on the other side, maybe.
Probably. My organization's such crap.
Yeah?
I'm nervous about this.
Huh? Maybe there's multiple. Oh. $12, $10. 5. Actually, wait, I know what we gotta do. It's math.
Oh?
Pull the clock some more. We're gonna wait to go back until we get this. So, if you look, time has been passing. So if you press it again, now it's 6. Let's keep
I'm confused.
going. Let's just keep pulling until we get back to where that was.
Okay.
We'll see. We're gonna have to keep track on where that number started before it starts spinning.
Oh, I'm so confused already. I hope
Keep
you're
pulling.
keeping track.
Yep. Goes to 6. Keep going. So it's 12 and 10 for sure. We know that much. Okay. 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 Start with 5.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Do you have the thing that was mentioned by Arthur Ambrose?
It was on another screen.
Well, I'm gonna go rewind your VOD then. Okay. I can tell you need the Sextrum.
Yeah, I was thinking the Sextrum already.
Yeah, Spectrum is definitely in there.
Was something to protect the mind, something to keep you awake.
So the sleep vessel.
Ooh, probably, yeah. What was the other thing?
Yeah, the sleep vessel.
Sleep vessel? Where was that? I don't even
It was a
remember.
necklace. It was the necklace at far right. That one.
What was the other thing? Because now I can't remember. I still think I've skipped some steps.
Call me crazy. Go back up. Can you open your book of items? Very first page. I want to see what you... You want to know what I think it is?
What?
Close the book. Go left, because I'm pretty sure I saw it on your left. Move your plant on there. The blue one.
The plant? Oh! Oh, because it did say something about a specific plant. You're right. The shop is alive?
Maybe the shop is the gods.
I don't think this is what I was supposed to do here.
I think this was a secret ending.
I think that was a secret ending. I've entered the heart of the shop. I'm a part of Strange Antiquities now. I flow with the thematic energy of 1,000 years. I am at peace. Yeah, that had to have been a secret ending. Well. Oh my
Ending.
god! 9!
Oh.
I thought we were finishing this today. Oh my god! We have a ton of endings to get. Okay. We'll watch the credits. I only do the credits one time per stream. So we'll watch them this time and then we'll continue. Maybe we'll get whatever ending we were heading to. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Hold on. Now I'm Googling how many endings there are. How many endings? Strange Antiquities. 8 main and a secret 9th. So we got the secret ending before anything else. Instancies, did I say hi? I think I did. Hello, hi, how are you? I saw that boba. This game is much more in depth than Strange Horticulture was. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Leave it to a cat to accidentally get the secret ending. I blame the wolf. He wanted to just search random ass grave sites.
Yes.
Listen, he sniffed up the bones of the owner like a dog. Like a wolf. Pat, pat, pat. GG's for secret. Yeah, GG's for secret. Okay.
No.
Alright. Hit the continue button, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We don't need to... we're not doing this. Leave that shit alone. But...
leave again.
Leave this again. Yeah, I don't want that either. But... An anchor... What was it? An anchor... A candle that gives off no light. An ankle that's never touched the ocean. A finger but not of flesh. We were trying to figure out what the witch's finger was.
Well...
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Where's the candle? Wiz, what's your guess for the finger? Pet the kitty. You're welcome to join in, mods. It's open mod mic. You think it's the tree?
I agree.
Oh, it could be. Good call. There, and there, and there. Oh. Am I drunk? Oh, I'm very drunk.
That would make sense, Wiz.
Oh, that would make sense. Here we are. Ooh, a box. Thanks. Maybe I should leave that in there.
No.
Yeah, nope. Complex feeling, both horrifying and compelling.
Oh, let's keep going.
I suppose we shall. David? The lake has turned black. As omens go, I'd say that's probably quite a bad one. But the mail won't deliver itself. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleason Castle. I expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. It feels all too persistent as we hurtle towards winter and a terrible and knowable fate. Fear in autumn. So first off, what is the symbol for fear? Okay. We're going exploring. Fear.
In autumn.
In autumn. Rising in winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash of papers. To my dismay, they're largely the scrawlings of a madman, but in amongst the nonsense, there's some valuable information. Oh, wow. Okay. Barton, hello. I've discovered the missing piece of the puzzle. There's an ancient shrine of the nameless gods at the skull of Blencathra. It seems humanity tried worshipping them once long ago before we learned how little they care for us. We must take the casket there. Whatever happens, we must not allow it to be opened. You know what? Let's do it.
I know where that is.
I know where that is. I meet with Barton Potter at the entrance to the catacombs. Ready? You have the casket. I show him the small black chest and his hand moves up to rub the side of his eye absent-mindedly. I knew he was the one who brought it. Smaller than I remember. We begin our descent into the depths, down twisting tunnels and past silent tombs. It's hard going, and we pass the time deep in thought, only speaking when we need to consult the map. Finally, we come to a large cavern. Illuminated by our flickering torches is the giant skull of some long-dead beast, huge, terrifying, and ominous. The skull of Blencathra. It's too big to have found its way through the tight tunnels, so it is not clear how it got here. But we don't have time to ponder that now. It soon becomes apparent that our journey has only just begun. The skull marks the entrance to a new system of tunnels, ones that are not marked on our map. We trudge onwards deeper into the earth, trying not to think about the pressing weight of rock above our heads. Stop! He says it so abruptly that I nearly drop the torch in panic. But then I see it, a terrifying chasm in the path ahead. By some trick of shadows and with my mind elsewhere, I had come close to stepping out into nothing. This is going to be tricky. At first, I don't see how we can get past this obstacle. The gap is too big to jump, and attempting to traverse it would be too dangerous. Then I remember some of the items I have with me. Surely there's something I can make use of.
Well,
the one
that
there's a anti-gravity field one, right?
The crow.
The crow.
If I remember. Yeah, on the right side. The crow pendant.
The Daedalus link, yeah. Maybe? Yeah. I activate the levitation field around us and feel an unsettling sensation as my feet leave the ground. We float slowly across the chasm and my heart beats faster in my chest. It's tempting to race across to the other side and feel solid rock beneath our feet again, but a Daedalus link requires a delicate balancing act and we must be used slowly and carefully. We reach the other side with great relief and continue on our way down the narrow corridor. I'm the first one to spot the next obstacle. As we approach a bend in the tunnel, I see a flickering orange light sending shadows dancing across the wall. Peering around the corner, I'm confronted by a bright light that my eyes struggle to adjust to. A wall of intense flame fills the passage from floor to ceiling, an impossible bright yellow-orange fire swirling and billowing and roaring in a place where it should not be. I watch mesmerized for a moment, trying to work out where the fire is coming from, before being forced to retreat from the heat. What is it? I explain our hopeless predicament, and as I do, I realize that perhaps it's not so hopeless after all. Perhaps there's a way through. I have an item for that too. That was,
Dragon scale one?
Yeah, the basilisk one. Safely on the other side of the fire-filled tunnel, the passageway begins to widen, and soon it opens out into a vast cavern. Ancient stalagmites reach up towards the delicate stalactites that spear down from the ceiling far above. It's strangely warm, perhaps heated by the same unnatural fire that we've just come through. In its center sits a dark pool. Its black depths are featureless, the flickering torchlight offering no reflection upon its surface. Blencathra's Basin. What do we do now? I'm stunned. I thought he knew what he was doing. We begin to explore our surroundings, both of us instinctively staying away from the edge of the imposing dark pool. We scour every corner of the cavern, looking for some clue as to how to proceed, but after a lengthy search, we find nothing, my companions growing impatient. I guess we just throw it in? I'm not so sure about this plan, but before I can react, Barton's grabbed the casket and taken it up to the edge of the water. He pauses, contemplating, when suddenly a shuddering vibration rocks the cavern and knocks us both off our feet. The surface of the pool swirls and churns as three terrifying appendages burst out from the depths. They're long and black and spiny, and they stab and scramble at the rock floor around the relic hunter. Ah! Barton is stabbed through the abdomen, and a second appendage pierces his chest, killing him instantly. It all happens so quickly. Before I know it, the spiny appendages have retreated below the surface of the pool once more, carrying Barton's body and the Nalian casket with them, and the black waters return to stillness. I shiver despite the warmth of the cavern, and turn and run without looking back. It's been several weeks now, and I still wake sweating and screaming in the night. I cannot sleep without a moonstone guardian at my bedside, and even then it's a turbulent, disturbed sleep. Every night I relive the terror of those moments in the catacombs. Every night I try to rewrite what happened and save Barton. Every night I fail and watch him die again. I'm grateful that at least his sacrifice was not in vain. Those who were under the casket spell, including my friend Verona, have been released. They remember nothing from their ordeal, but it seems to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they all made a full recovery. And yet, something feels unresolved. I cannot shake the feeling that whatever took the casket was not the recipient we intended. I push these thoughts from my mind, but at night my resolve is weaker and the fear takes hold. I can only hope some time will help, but something tells me that these wounds will never fully heal. Ending 2, Disturbed Sleep. I'm tormented by the memory of Barton Potter's death, but Undermere is safe once more. Alive, 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 deceased. Alive, alive. We drove her insane. Oh, I feel bad for Bonnie. Audrey died, murdered by her bloodthirsty followers when the casket was not opened. Okay. Jack went insane, never recovered after falling deeper into the trance. Thaddeus is alive. Simone's alive, and Jupiter was rescued. There we go.
Pretty good.
That's a pretty decent ending.
I'll say it's 3 o'clock.
It is indeed 3 o'clock, so 2 endings is all we're gonna be able to come to today. Oh, there's an epilogue though. We'll do this, and then we'll. Tess Sherwood. My father is suffering from Morgan's insanity. His doctors have given up on him, but Dr. Robertson told me there may be a way to save him. She said it may be possible to stop the infection spreading by cutting the poisonous thoughts from his mind, but she said it was beyond her skill. Boy, it just says a poison in the mind. Well, the only thing I can think of here is the, where is it? Oh, I can't remember.
What are you looking for?
The one that carves the memories away. Oh, it's the hook. It's not a charm at all. It's I know what I'm looking for, and as soon as I here we go. The diverging hook. Peggy Grafton. There's an old hermit living out past Wastwater who barely comes into town. He brings me lists now and then for odd things. This time he wants something that will pull water from thin air. No idea if he's mad or onto something, but I said I'd ask around. I think this might be just to identify stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what? I am gonna call it here. If that's all this is, then I'm gonna call this here because it looks like it's not a story or anything. I had fun with this. It's a good game. It'll come back. We will finish this game. I promise. I promise. We will finish this. We will get the other 7 endings we have not gotten. However, in the meantime, we're gonna look for some raid to go on. Raids, whatever that may be. Let me see. I'm about to start hosting these afternoon streams in the general channel to get more people to join us.
Hello.
Not that I mind it being just the 2 of us, but you know. Let's see. I'm looking on Twitch right now. Seeing if I can find anybody. You would have, but Aaron's ran late. Yeah, I was pretty close to ending. That's true. There's actually a good few people playing Strange Antiquities today, but I feel like it would be weird if we went to somebody else playing it. And also it's 1 in French, 1 in German, 1 in Spanish, actually, now that I'm looking at it. And 2 in there's 2 in English, but again, they could be on a completely different path. I don't want to lead to spoilers. Let's see. see if there's anybody else. I don't think I see anybody. That's okay. We don't have to raid Twitch. However, YouTube, I think I see who I'm gonna raid, but there's a few other people that could be. Here we go. Here's somebody we haven't raided in, God, forever. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Add the redirect. Pasta that right on. So there we go. Okay. So that's all from us for this afternoon. I will see y'all guys all later. I already have dinner in the crock pot, so I will make sure that I eat and make sure I've got plenty of energy. I'll probably attempt a nap at some point in the afternoon. However, we're gonna go see Razzie. He's playing Legends EA. He's doing shiny alpha hunts with the shiny charm, so he's like way ahead of where we are. So I'm probably gonna raid and run, but you know, I like raiding Razzie. He's great. I honestly recommend hanging out there sometimes if you have an afternoon to yourself. But that's all from us for tonight, or well, this afternoon. See y'all later for Shoot in Order. I promise I am going to do everything in my ability to be healthy enough for Shoot in Order this evening. I got really upset that I had to skip last week. It was not a good time. So, I'll see y'all later tonight. Bye!
Hey.